Revolutionary Road centers on Frank and April Wheeler, a young suburban couple living in 1950s Connecticut, who pride themselves on being more intelligent and unconventional than their conformist neighbors. Despite their self-image, their lives are marked by dissatisfaction, as Frank works a dull office job while April feels trapped in domestic routine and unfulfilled ambitions. The story opens with a failed amateur theatrical performance in which April's acting exposes both her vulnerability and the fragile illusions sustaining their marriage. Tension between them grows as unspoken resentments surface, revealing a gap between their idealized vision of themselves and the reality of their circumstances. April proposes a bold plan to move to Paris, where she will work and support Frank while he searches for a more meaningful purpose, reigniting their sense of possibility. Frank initially embraces the idea, seeing it as a chance to escape suburban mediocrity and redefine his identity. Their plan attracts both admiration and skepticism from neighbors, including the outspoken John Givings, who bluntly critiques the emptiness of suburban life and the Wheelers' pretensions. As practical challenges arise, Frank's enthusiasm begins to waver, especially when he is offered a promotion at work that flatters his ego and promises financial security. April, meanwhile, becomes pregnant again, complicating their plans and intensifying her sense of entrapment. Frank gradually retreats from the Paris idea, rationalizing his decision with conventional arguments about responsibility and stability. The couple's relationship deteriorates into bitter arguments, exposing Frank's self-deception and April's growing despair. John Givings continues to act as a truth-teller, articulating the couple's failure to live authentically and highlighting the illusions underpinning their lives. April becomes increasingly isolated, feeling that her last chance for freedom and self-definition has been taken from her. In a final attempt to reclaim control over her life, she decides to end her pregnancy through a self-induced abortion. Frank, unaware of her immediate intentions, leaves for work after a tense but superficially calm morning. While alone, April performs the procedure, which initially seems successful but soon leads to severe complications. She suffers a fatal hemorrhage and dies, her death exposing the tragic consequences of repression, miscommunication, and societal constraints. In the aftermath, Frank is left devastated and unable to fully comprehend his role in the collapse of their dreams and marriage. The novel closes with the suburban community continuing its routines, subtly erasing the Wheelers' story and underscoring the persistence of conformity and the cost of failing to live honestly.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos.